There's a certain category of rifles ideal for children. Colorful, inexpensive .22 Plinksters that will put a hole in a pop can at 25 yards. This is where most of us started, but just like that Star Wars lunchbox your mom bought you when you were a kid, you grew out of it and demanded something more sophisticated. Let me introduce the Ruger Precision Rimfire rifle. This isn't the stepping stone to a better rifle, this is the better rifle. Based off the highly successful Ruger Precision rifle, this Rimfire variant includes a ton of awesome features with an affordable price tag. But the question is, in terms of accuracy, does it live up to the reputation of its older brother? The rifle has a molded one-piece chassis and adjustable buttstock assembly manufactured with glass-filled nylon. This should provide some stiffness and strength as well as stability for a solid foundation when shooting. The adjustable stock features a flat Picatinny bag rider, making it easy to affix a rear monopod. This tiny little pocket here is a metal QD mount if you want to affix a sling to it. The quick fit precision stock allows for easy adjustment of comb height as well as length of pull, making it easy to accommodate different shooters of different sizes. The big gun bolt throw allows for either 1.5 inch throw or 3 inch throw if you want to practice what it would be like on the centerfire version of this guy here. This little guy comes with a Ruger Precision Marksman trigger with a pull weight range of 2.25 pounds all the way up to 5 pounds. Out of the box, it is 2.25, I can tell you that. Ruger's own AR pattern pistol grip here and safety selector here incorporates an extended reach for maximum control and easy access to the 45-degree throw. This has an anodized Picatinny scope base with built-in 30 MOAs of elevation. Dude, I'm killing these things. Why, you see this? Fuck, that was cool. I don't want people to know that I cheat at drawing these. It really impresses my parents. Actually, I don't think my parents watch these videos. I went into this review with fairly high expectations. Ruger has been doing a great job in the affordable long-range category, so naturally I assumed this little guy to inherit some of its older brother's positive traits, and I was not disappointed. I will say this, if you sat me down before this review and gave me the choice between this bolt-action rifle and a semi-automatic in the same caliber, I would have picked the semi-automatic. No doubt about it, hands down the semi-automatic. I just think of it as more fun when it comes to the .22 the Rimfire category. However, after shooting this gun for just one afternoon, I can honestly say that this is the most fun I've had shooting a .22 possibly ever. I thought for sure to get this kind of accuracy, you'd have to buy a 17 HMR, but this .22 here, tack driver right out of the box. So let's look at some of the things I enjoyed and some of the things I didn't like about the Ruger Precision Rimfire rifle. So this is our accuracy target. It's only out to 25 yards, but we shot it indoors, so we didn't have to worry about any elements affecting the projectile. We also placed the rifle in a lead sled, so it wouldn't move around, so that the results were fairly consistent. So top left here, this is the CCI AR TAC. This is 40 grain, 1200 feet per second. These were the best results we got. This guy here, AR TAC, loved it. Top right, that's the CCI velocitors. So those are gonna be the fastest guys, shooting at over 1400 feet per second. That was the second most accurate. For whatever reason, it kept pulling left. I have no idea why. Okay, bottom right, that's the Winchester Wildcat at 1255 feet per second. This was like a super old box of ammo we found with a home hardware price tag on it. So it's probably like 100 years old. It still shot fairly accurate. All in the red, not bad. Just to put accuracy into perspective, in the video, the little green army guys we were shooting, we were hitting those guys at 50 yards, dead center in the chest. So while this is only 25, we were plugging those guys at 50, no problem. We'll start with reliability. This guy here comes with two 10-round rotary mags, the exact same mags that you would find in the 1022 Ruger that you probably own already. We did not have any feeding issues whatsoever. Okay, our second pro is the fun factor. Fun factor has everything to do with the accuracy and the ergonomics of this rifle. And because the gun was accurate and reliable, it kept the fun factor high the entire afternoon. The third pro is undeniably the price. At this price point with all the features, it's really hard to beat in this category. The rifle here in Canada sells for about 650 bucks. The Leopold Rimfire scope we threw on top sells for about 240 bucks or something like that, 250, I'm not sure. So this package is definitely affordable. So price is a huge pro. Now these are some things that we didn't necessarily like about the rifle, but we didn't hate about the rifle, so keep that in mind. So first on our list is the 30 MOA scope base. That is a great feature to have in the box. We love having the scope base. Do you need 30 MOA, Kent? Maybe. We weren't shooting out to 300 yards. We were shooting within 100. I think it would be great if Ruger offered a 0 MOA scope base option for this, just for those like myself who are shooting within 100 yards. So our stock, unlike the older brother, the RPR, this guy is a glass-filled nylon, which is essentially another way of saying high-density polymer, like a plastic. And it does not fold to the side. It is fixed in this position. It's cool, but I do like the feature of having it fold. It makes it super easy for transport. They likely did that to keep the cost down, which makes sense. So I'm okay with that, but it's just one of those things. The second thing is, and we noticed this right away because I had to adjust this for my own body size, is the cheap feel of the stock. Some people might hate on me for this because not everybody, and I did look online, not everybody said negative things about the stock. I thought it felt cheap. Like, okay, to adjust it, you have this little guy here that you flip up. You loosen it, and by loosening it, I can now adjust my cheek riser. And see how wiggly this is? So my cheek riser as well as my length of pull. My length of pull, whoops, see? So the stock in theory is pretty cool. Like it technically has 3 ways you can adjust it. The cheek riser, the length of pull, and then even the butt pad here, if you have a little Allen key, you can stick it in there and you can lift it up or down depending on where you want it on your shoulder. That's pretty cool. But I don't like how cheap it feels. Like it honestly feels like I could break this over my knee or the table if I wanted to. Like it's just plastic.
It's quite thin.
It disappears. It's so thin. So what is this rifle good for? Why would you buy this bolt action over, say, a 10-22 semi-automatic for half the price? Well, if you really want to refine those precision rifle skills but lack the 1,000-yard range to do it, the RPRR offers the same bolt throw and ergonomics you would find in big money centerfire setups. Ruger actually says in one of its ads something to the effect of bringing the big gun experience to the rimfire world. So apparently that's who they're marketing to, people who would use this for training for, say, competitions with centerfire rifles. Personally, I'm not training for any competitions. I simply love the accuracy and ergonomics of this rifle. So the other thing is, and I know I was kind of ragging on the stock a little bit earlier, but the beauty of the adjustable stock is you can make it comfortable to you, and then if you want to teach your kids how to shoot with a 22, you can make it comfortable for them too. So it works for both of you without any issue. I mean, you can change it up in like 30 seconds. So our rating on this guy is going to be 9 out of 10 little green G.I. Joes that we tried to blow up or shoot. I guess we did both. To wrap this up, I want to apologize for the delay in videos on our channel. We've been super busy this last few months and we're trying now to get more videos to you guys. The goal is 2 a month. So thanks for staying with us and I am truly sorry. We forgot to do this earlier. What's in the box? Almost nothing. You have a box, the gun, 2 magazines, an instruction manual that you'll probably never read, and one of those cable locks. That's it. That's it.
Done.
This is like one of those dating videos. I'm Steve. I like spaghetti. My favorite movie is The Avengers.
That was awesome. Okay, we're done?